Hey guys, it's Jason at Hard Money Bankers with your Private Money Minute. Let's talk about Facebook advertising. I'm curious who of you is currently advertising on Facebook. If you are, please comment below. I'd like to know some successes you've had, maybe some failures you've had with it. I would like to also give you a little bit of insight of what's going on with Facebook right now. So if you are active on Facebook, either with your personal page or through a business page, a lot of the business pages have been migrated into a business manager page, and they're doing it one by one. So if it's not there, it probably will be there. And it seems like ads and the ad platform is changing regularly on Facebook. Now, obviously, we know the benefits of Facebook and the reach and the targeting. There's so many benefits of doing paid advertising just to get in front of so many people on Facebook that obviously it's important to do so. And one thing you may not know is typically only 10% of the stuff that you're posting is probably showing up in individuals' feeds to begin with. So just because you're posting on Facebook doesn't mean it's necessarily showing up in your followers' news feeds. It's usually about 10%, unless they're very interactive and like a lot of your stuff, comment on your stuff, sharing your stuff, then they're probably seeing the majority of your stuff. But just the average regular person, they probably only see 10% of it. So a few ways around this. You can do promoted posts, you can do boosted posts, you can do ads on the right-hand side. They're changing up so many things, but there's so many ways to get in front of people. So what we like to do is we want to make sure our posts, or especially our good posts, are in front of people. So we do promoted posts or we do boost posts. So if we add a video, if we add an image, if we add text or any clip, live event that we're doing, that we're recording, we like to promote those or boost those. And by doing so, we can ensure that it's seeing all of our viewers that we have. Now, we also like to do ads. Ads have a little bit more options than just a regular promoted post or a boost, because the ads, you can add certain images, you can add a bunch of videos, you can put a bunch of text. One thing that they recently have is lead gen, and you'll probably check this out if you're on Hard Money Bankers page soon. You'll see this ad, but there's lead gen where you can actually create an image, and then they click on the image and it gives them, I don't know, 4 or 5 bullet points of what you're trying to promote or what you're trying to sell. And then it leads to a lead generation form where they can fill out their information so you can get more stuff. So I definitely encourage you to jump on Facebook and go into the ad manager, test some of these things. A few tips though. First off, inside Facebook, you can also push to Instagram. It's just a check button, and you can advertise on Instagram. Another way to kind of get in front of followers without doing additional work. But more importantly, figure out what your goal is and what you're trying to accomplish. Are you trying to use Facebook as a front door and try to get likes? Because obviously if somebody likes your page, then you show up in their newsfeed. Or are you trying to promote your website, and by bringing them over to your website, you're trying to get their information, your email address, phone number, name, things like that. So first, let's map out what you're trying to accomplish. And maybe it's just credibility. Maybe you just want to share with the world what you have, and they know where to contact you when they're ready to contact you. That's one approach. Or you want to be a little bit more specific, right? Just make sure you have your goal of exactly what you're trying to accomplish on Facebook kind of in place before you do it. Because obviously, you can spend real money on Facebook. I think it's a lot cheaper than a lot of other ad platforms. It's a lot more targeted. There's certainly a big reach, and you can do it for a very, very, very inexpensive budget. But at the same time, you don't want to be throwing money away. So make sure you know exactly what you're doing. Are you targeting a buyer's list? Are you trying to get sellers? Are you trying to raise private capital? Are you trying to sell a product or a service or coaching that you have? Doesn't matter what it is. It's a great platform to do so. Just make sure you have that lined up and you know exactly where it is. A real quick thing before I go is, let's say you're trying to get buyers list. Maybe with Facebook, you try to get people to like your page, and when they like your page, you give them an opportunity to get a free report from Facebook. They get the free report from Facebook. They fill out a form inside Facebook, get a free report, it gets emailed to them, and then they also get put on your buyers list. Maybe a quick way to get some wholesale buyers that way. So hopefully you found this helpful. If you're using Facebook, please share with the community exactly what you're doing it for. I'm open. If you ever need to reach out to me, I'm happy and open to sharing what we're currently doing on Facebook. We're doing a lot of it right now, and I've learned a lot of the new additions that it's having. It was pretty stagnant in the way that it acted over the last few years. It was pretty easy to navigate. As of recently, they're really enhancing their ad platform. So if you need any tips and tricks related to that, feel free to reach out. And again, please comment below of what you're currently doing. I think it'd be helpful with the team. Like, comment, share, subscribe. This is Jason with your Private Money Minute.